Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Monday Night Trivia surprise stream. How are you guys doing tonight? Hey, let's see who we got in there. Lena. Hello, Vesta. Hello, Pamela. Great to see you guys tonight. Yay! We are here. We are doing the thing tonight. Awesome. So, y'all had a good Monday? Back to school. As a matter of fact, Becca's still doing school. It is back to school Monday here in Florida. Next Monday is back to college Monday here in Florida, or at least most of our colleges. So, yes, it's a busy, busy time. Hey, Sam, good to see you tonight. I'm doing good, and I'm glad you're feeling. Yes, thank you. No more sore throat. Yay. Becca's still really congested. One of my best friends from school we've been all best friends for 100 years. She has COVID. She's been sick all weekend and went into our doctor today and tested for COVID. So that is not good. So remember Amy in your prayers. Her name is Amy. So remember her in your prayers. And I know she would certainly appreciate them. But yeah, I thought, you know what? I was chit chatting a little bit with Lena today and said, a surprise stream might be kind of fun. And so I mentioned it to her and she said, let's do it. So here we are. We're going to do it. So I hope you guys are ready for some music trivia tonight. Kind of back to school music trivia, a back to school playlist. It's going to be a little bit of everything. We got a lot of cool questions here to ask. Some of them are going to be easy, of course. Some of them are going to be hard, of course. But can we do it? Yes, we are not scared. We can do this thing. And so anyway, we're going to be looking at old school music. We're going to be talking trivia, young school music. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I go back on Wednesday. Oh, Lena, you go back on Wednesday. Well, let me tell you how brilliant our school district is. Today was the first day of school, right? Monday, first day of school. Okay, great. Early release day. Why would you make the first day of school early release day? That doesn't even make sense. But anyway, that's the way it is. Did you make a mixtape for tonight? Oh, no, I should have, though. It's going to be a mixtape of trivia questions. We'll go with that. Hey, mini fan. Hey, Susie. I don't know. I'm scared. I'm shaking in my boots. Come on, Sam. You're not scared. We're not scared. We're going to do great on this tonight. I've just tried. I spent the afternoon when I wasn't down at the church going, I wonder what all we could figure out here. And so, yeah, I think we've got some pretty good questions that are lined up that I think you guys are going to like. Hopefully, maybe. I keep finding some new ones. It's like, oh. So anyway, you guys ready? Who's ready? Lena, are you ready? I don't know. I'm scared. Teachers are in service today and tomorrow. Wednesday's a work day, and kids come back on Thursday, and we're off and running. Awesome. See, they did all of their pre-planning and their workshops. The teachers last week. They were there all last week, except I think they were there Friday too, and then they jumped in today. I'm going solo because my family is watching the show. Oh no! Oh no! Oh my goodness! All right, well, Pam, yeah, your dad is the music master. So anyway, hope you'll do well. tomorrow, I hope to get our stuff mailed out, labels, and Lena, I'll let you guys know about the containers. So hopefully I can get those mailed out tomorrow. I had a box picked out, and then I ended up using it for Funko Pops. So yeah, I've been kind of doing all that too. So I used the box to take Funko Pops to Susie's library. So the box is being temporarily used. But let's get down to business here. Let's get down to business. What movie is that song from? All right, Monday music trivia. Today is 8/11/2025, and we have Lena and Pam, and let's see, we have Vesta, and we have Sam. I'll write Susie in here. I'm not sure if she's playing or not. Who else? Is that who we've got in tonight so far? Hey, that works for me. Pretty good crowd. I found some new stickers yesterday at Walmart, by the way. We were doing some back to school shopping, and I found some new stickers. Look at these. Aren't these cute? They're adorable. Positive vibes only. And lady stickers with Mickey and Minnie there and Daisy. So I don't think there's any Mickey in this one. I think it's all Daisy and Minnie, which is really cool. There's one of the sticker sheets has them in a car together, which is really cool. So there we go. It might be. Fight Club. Throwing down the gauntlet. Yes, I've been checking the mail. Yeah, don't check it while I was sick. I don't go to our post office. You have yeah. If you guys only knew. You only go to our post office when you have to. So anyway, Lena, as I say, we've got Lena's getting Tupperware containers, and Lena is getting, she won Fish the lyric, and Sam won 90s trivia, and Pamela won the trivia extravaganza, the Back to the Fun. So yeah. So I got all kinds of stuff to mail out, Donna. So anyway, so if you like any of the new stickers, just text me and say, I want a new sticker, and I'll let you have a new sticker. Just deliver the. Oh, okay. I can do that, Lena. I'll just bring it to you in December. Since, yeah, there you go. It'll probably be cheaper. It'll be cheaper than gas than trying to mail those things. Well, that lyric is from Mulan, Sam, and I'll make a man out of you. Very good. All right, Pamela. All right. She's already getting a jump start. All right. So here we go. I'll put those away so we can get down to business. All right. My pen acts like it's running out of ink. I hope not. You guys, we've got a lot of trivia to do tonight. I can't have my pen running out of ink. All right. Pamela says those stickers are mine. All right, guys. Let's see let's see how the cookie crumbles. All right. Ready? First question. And now remember, whatever it is on my end is what it is. You know, our connections are different, so I just have to go with what it is on my end. If anybody cries foul, then we can review, but ultimately it's whatever is on my end. And somebody yes, perfect. Yes, perfect. I just got your text, Lena. All right, first question. Who is known as the king of pop? Who is known as the king of pop? Ooh, yeah. Who is known as the king of pop? Sam comes in first with Michael Jackson. Absolutely. Michael Jackson is the king of pop. All right, next question. Are you ready? Who sang the song Let It Go in the movie Frozen? Who sung the song Let It Go in the movie Frozen? Pamela, Elvis was the king of rock and roll. Elsa. Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I guess I should be specific. What singer sung the song Let It Go in the movie Frozen? Oh, I'm seeing part of it. Elsa? Well, she was the character. So not Elsa. Okay. There we go. Pam gets the full name. What is it? Idina Menzel Good job. Pam gets the whole name there. Awesome sauce. All right, next question. Which pop stars fans are called Beliebers? Which pop stars fans are called Beliebers? Oh, I didn't see that. I got ahead of you, Lena. I asked a question before the stars showed up. I'm sorry. I have broken the rules. And the answer is Justin Bieber. And Pam comes in first with Justin Bieber. All right. Y'all, Pam has 2. Sam has 1. All right. Next song. Or next question. Who is the lead singer of the band U2? Who is the lead singer of the band U2? Lena had a phone call. Okay. Then I didn't goof up too bad. Who is the lead singer of the group U2? Pamela rolls in with Bono. Yep, Bono. Good job. Woo-hoo. All right, so her daddy's music knowledge must be rubbing off on her pretty good. All right, here we go. Festa said no idea. Hey, nothing wrong with that, Festa. None at all. All right, next question. Who sings the song, the actual singer, not the character, but what singer sings the song How Far I'll Go in Moana? Dad called to remind me that he needed a copy of our insurance for tags. Oh, yes, tags. Yeah, I renewed my tag, and actually I renewed. It's kind of weird. Susie's car is in my birthday. My truck's in her birthday. Anyway, so I just renewed the tag back in July for a truck, and it was time to get the new plate too. So I had to get the plate and the tag. I don't believe in tags. I think this is like, we are taxed to death. It seems like we get taxes on everything. To buy a car, you have to pay a tag, which is another bit of tax. And I don't know what they are where you guys are, but they're like almost $90 for 1 year here, which is insane. All right. I have a feeling y'all are Googling this one so that you can spell it right. What artist sings the song How Far I'll Go in Moana? And Sam gets it. Pamela says I can't spell her. Can't spell her name. No, I couldn't either. I was seriously. So Sam gets the point on that one. All right. Next question. Who composed the opera The Magic Flute? I told you some of these would be oldies. Who composed the opera The Magic Flute? Yes, definitely. Good job, Sam. And if you didn't have to Google it, even better. I would have had to have Googled it. I would know what it is, but I'm like, I do not know how to spell it. Oh, Sam comes in with the answer. Mozart. Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. Very good, Sam. Talk about old school. All right, next question. Which Disney movie features the song Under the Sea? Which Disney movie features the song Under the Sea? Ours is based on how new the vehicle is. Ours is 250 this year, but it's down. Good night. $250? I thought $90 was bad enough. That is insane. Just so you can have a tag on a car that you own. Don't even get me started, guys. Don't even get me started. I am so glad that our governor is doing away with property taxes. I love that. I know that they'll be called something else, but they will no longer be attached to your property, so that if you don't pay your property taxes, they can come get your property that you've paid for. I mean, it's insane. I just think that is just crazy. And the answer is The Little Mermaid. And the first to come in was Lena. Lena is on the board with The Little Mermaid. All right. Next question. Those are so easy. Gosh, I need to do something harder. Yeah, I need to get. Those are too easy. You guys are too smart for these. I have to get something a little more difficult. All right, here we go. What was the stage name of the musician born as Ernest Evans? What was the stage name of the musician born as Ernest Evans? Anyone? Anyone? Anybody know? What was the stage name of the musician born as Ernest Evans? And Sam gets it with Chubby Checker. Good job, Sam. Had a feeling you might know that. Good job. Fantastic job. Pamela says I came in first. Nope, not on my end. It's okay, though. All right, next question. What jazz singer and trumpeter is known for the song What a Wonderful World? What jazz singer and trumpeter is known for the song What a Wonderful World? Do you know? Do you know? And Sam comes in first with Louis Armstrong. Sam gets it with Louis Armstrong. Good job. Oh, we already had that question. Okay, so we said the king of pop was Michael Jackson. And we said that the king of rock and roll was Elvis Presley. But who was the king of swing? Who was the king of swing? Gotta go back into the 40s on this one. So we're going to retro. Remember I was going to do retro Disney? This is retro music. By the way, I got some new stuff back here. I don't know if you guys can see it. The king of swing. I've got a new Mickey. It's a 2025 Mickey and Pluto back here. See them? Yay! I got those at Magic Kingdom the other night. Those are new. I've got a couple new additions in here. I got some new pins, but you can't really see those. I've already put those. I've put those up on the wall already. And the answer is Benny Goodman. Did somebody come in with the answer? Yeah, Sam gets it with Benny Goodman. Although Frank Sinatra and Glenn Miller are really good guesses, Benny Goodman. Good job, Sam. Sam, I have a question. Do you have a Benny Goodman record in your vinyl collection? That's what I want to know. Yeah, that's cool. So yeah, right there, Mickey is right there. He has 2025 on his shirt, and there's the new Pluto. They released a whole new line of the vinyl figurines, which are really cool. The next I'm getting is Goofy, but I had more money, I'd gotten Goofy too. But I thought I would save that for the next trip, maybe our December trip when we meet up with Sam and Lena. By refreshing, yeah, exactly. Go ahead and refresh the stream, you guys. Go ahead and do that, especially Festa if your connection's bad. Make sure that whenever the live at the bottom of your screen is red, okay? So yeah, everybody, I tell you what, everybody just go ahead and refresh your stream. As a matter of fact, I wonder if I can refresh mine. What happens if I refresh mine? No, I don't want to refresh mine. It doesn't look like that would be a good idea. Yep, I do too, Sam. I love big band music. And you know who else really loves big band music is Becca. Becca loves big band music. She listens to it all the time. When she's doing her homework, she's classical music. Whoop, we need to chat about ADR plans. We can make them on October 22nd. I can make them for 5. Yes. 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 We got to nail down all of our plans. Our plans. So Lena says he has several. I'm sure. I am sure. Lena and I were finalists in a big band dance year. Seriously, good job, guys. Why don't you do it again? That'd be awesome. All right, so next question. What country star was known as the Man in Black? What country star was known as the Man in Black? What country star? It says, how about not? Oh, but Lena, you won't even have to go to the gym. You can just do big band dance. Who needs the gym after that? Oh my goodness. And the answer is Johnny Cash. And Lena comes in first with Johnny Cash, the Man in Black. All right, so here is a couple questions on a category called duets, trios, and quartets. I was skinnier and younger. We were all skinnier and younger back then. Duh. Duets, trios, and quartets. Although I'll tell you what, having to go gluten free has helped the waistline for me. I think I'm down like 15 pounds, 14 pounds, 15 pounds in like 6 weeks. It's kind of crazy. All right, so duets, trios, and quartets. Here we go. So here's the question: what trio performed "Puff the Magic Dragon"? My name is actually from a Johnny Cash song. Really? That is awesome. Get it, Sean? Right? Right. Well, we've been walking too. Not as much as I want to because Susie's foot, she's got a. I'll pray for Susie. She just has done something to her foot again. It has been bad for about 3 weeks. So my walking buddy has not been walking much. So, and Becca, it's been so hot here. Becca and I haven't been able to play tennis in the afternoon. So it's starting to feel a little milder at times. So hopefully get back to that. And that'll be really, really cool. But I'll tell you what, that gluten is something. All right. So there were times I was doing trivia with you guys. I thought I was over here dying. It turns out it was gluten. I had just eaten or something, and I'm like, oh, I'm going to die on the live stream. Oh my gosh. All right, so duets, trios, and quartets. What trio performed Puff the Magic Dragon? The answer is Peter, Paul, and Mary, and Lena. Lena comes in with the answer first with Peter, Paul, and Mary. Yeah, my mom named me after the song Sam Hall. Oh, you know I never put that together. I love Johnny Cash. I never put that together. Now I'll never unknow that. Thank you, Pamela. I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot. All right, next question. You ready? What Liverpool rock and roll quartet took the world by storm in the 60s? And we won't do the whole thing. But what Liverpool rock and roll quartet took the world by storm in the 1960s? Gluten is no joke. It randomly just hits me, and then I can't eat again. Walmart used to have a really good gluten-free ducky pasta. I'll tell you, I love gluten-free pasta. As a matter of fact, I had that for dinner. We went to a little Italian place yesterday in town, and they just do gluten-free spaghetti, but they'll put any kind of sauce. Because the issue I have is with bread and pasta. I don't seem to have issue with thickeners like some friends of mine do, but I'll tell you what, there were times, y'all, I was like, when I was live streaming, I'm like, I may just sit here and die in front of everybody. Man, it is no joke. And it was just like all of a sudden it was a thing. I don't know. Anyway, but there it is. But now that I've cut it out, I don't have those issues anymore. Me too, Lena, and same not. So I've got, yep. You do. You have to be very careful. You can't just. And I don't know about you guys, but it was like it made me just feel like I was just like, oh gosh. Now, one of the guys in our church, it turns out he has a gluten allergy, and his joints, it's almost like a rheumatoid arthritis. It is crazy how it affects him. I mean, it affects everybody differently, which is wild. So we could start a gluten club. Okay, the answer, we gotta get back to business. This chasing rabbits everywhere. Sam says the Beatles, and Sam would be correct. The Beatles. I think everybody got that one too. It sits on your stomach like a rock, and then yeah, exactly. Yep. And what would happen to me, and I don't know if it's because of anxiety or something, but like if it sat like a rock, it would get my heart rate jacked up, and I'd be just like, I'd be like at 100, like 110 beats, and I'm like, I'm just like sitting here, not realizing that like eating soy sauce. We go to the Japanese place, I have soy sauce or teriyaki. That's all gluten. No wonder I practically died after I ate that stuff, because I'm like, I don't know. I thought it was MSG for years. I thought I've had an MSG allergy, and I guess I could, but I could eat Doritos and stuff like that and be fine. And of course, Doritos are gluten free, and I didn't know that then. And so, yeah, now that I know, so I can do the gluten free teriyaki or gluten free soy sauce, and I do just fine. So it's wild, but it does. Yep, and it's what helps me is Miralax. It's a lifesaver. Oh, that's good to know, Pam. That's good to know. Well, I know one of the things the nutritionist told one of the guys at our church, the reason why it sits on your stomach like a rock is because it actually paralyzes that cardiac sphincter at the top of your stomach. And until it releases, like, over time or you're drinking water or whatever, then everything just, because, man, I would feel like I just had everything sitting like right here. And I mean, gosh, I'd go to the doctor like, am I dying? What in the world? And then have reflux and all kind of mess. So praise the Lord, we figured that one out. Me and my doctor. What's your dairy? And yes, usually if you have gluten allergy, you also have dairy. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. I have. I could not drink milk as an infant. I literally grew up on Gatorade, and I found today, like anytime I have most of my life, if I eat ice cream or drink milk after around 9 or 10 o'clock at night, I wake up the next morning with a rip roaring headache. Um, so Beck and I have been doing the oats at night, oats overnight thing, which is awesome. Those things are amazing. And I use oat milk, the creamy oat milk, and oh man, I love it. To me, it's like milk, but I don't have near the issues with it. Thankfully, Lena is not. I'm not. Yeah, I know. Yeah, Pamela likes milk. But yeah, you're right. And I was wondering, and I had read that it does that gluten allergy, gluten sensitivity, and uh, uh, milk sensitivity and allergy, dairy as well. I had to have soy formula. Well, wow. Oh my gosh. Have you ever heard of Rainbow Cone to have a dairy free option for ice cream? No, I have not, but I am willing to check it out. I don't mind dairy free options. I really don't. I've gotten to where I really enjoy stuff like that. And, if it doesn't make you sick, let's go for it. Because you have to have a special treat every now and then. All right. Well, you know what? We are just totally off course, y'all. All right. So we need to talk about some one hit wonders tonight. And there's a really cool one hit wonder out there that I absolutely love. And we're kind of approaching that season. What Halloween smash was by one hit wonder Bobby Boris Pickett and the Crypt Kickers? Boy, say that 3 times. Unsweetened vanilla almond milk is good. Yeah, okay. So I have not tried. I like almond milk. I've not tried it on the overnight oats yet. So you suggest trying that? I love those things, man. That I love those overnight oats. Becca got me started on them, and I had cookies and cream this morning. Oh my gosh, it was so good. Yesterday before church, I had the I actually took it to church with me. I had the mixed berry and cream, and it's got blueberries and strawberries in it. Oh, it was so good. The Monster Mash and the Graveyard Smash. Okay, so Lena and Pamela. Lena came in first with Monster Mash. Bobby Boris Pickett and the Crypt Kickers. My sister, actually, years later, I would have him in high school as well. But we had a teacher. He didn't do it whenever I had him, but when she had this particular teacher in high school, every day the kids would come. It was real big back then when she was in school. She's a little older than I am. He would be playing the Monster Mash. That's how the kids were coming into class. It was a graveyard smash. Smash. That sounds good. Send me your recipe for the cookies and cream. Oh, it's the prepackaged overnight oats thing. It's the thing you subscribe to. Beckett is a subscription of it. Now she's making her own money. She subscribed to it. It's like, Dad, try one of these. And oh wow, it was really good. It was like a mocha dream or something like that. They've got one that's latte. Oh my gosh. But it has oatmeal in it. It's overnight oatmeal. So you put it in your little bottle thing, let it sit overnight. It is so good. We played that in marching band in high school. Oh, that's cool. It's a great song. It really is. They are high. Yes, they are high in protein. Yes, they have like 20 grams of protein in a serving usually. They are all gluten free. Every single one of them is gluten free. Some of them are. There are 2 or 3 that do contain dairy, but the 2 that I've had that contain dairy don't give me issues. And like I said, you can use soy milk, almond milk, coconut milk, oat milk, regular milk. I use oat milk. I get the extra creamy oat milk. I love the Chobani brand. That has been my favorite one so far. Is the Chobani brand oat milk. It is really, I mean, to me, it's as close to milk as I can get because I'm not a huge milk fan anyway. Um, but it's close. I like it a lot. But those are they're really good, and we just every night Beck and I have a ritual. We go in the kitchen, put it in our packet, shake it up. We got I got my shipment day before yesterday, and they're really good. I can't say enough. And we've got one every time you order, they'll send you like one that they're kind of doing development on, and the one they're getting ready to release now is Dulce de Leche. And so she and I, we only got one of those, so she and I are going to fight over who gets that one because she and I both love Dulce de Leche anything. Which I had something cool yesterday, y'all. I had something really cool yesterday. So went to Starbucks. Okay, after church, we went grocery shopping and stuff like that. And I went to Starbucks, and let me tell you, a coffee that I had, or I guess it's more really a frappuccino. But let me pull up here. Is it bad that I have like a food category in my gallery on my phone? It's all these Google reviews I do. I'm like a level 8 Google. I got like 3.2 million views of my Google reviews. It's kind of crazy. So I do this all the time. So anyway, where is it? It's called a brown sugar strato frappuccino. A brown sugar strato frappuccino. And it has cinnamon on top. It is so good. It's got cold cream in it. The cold foam. Oh my gosh. It was so good. And it didn't set off any of the allergens. So I am like, yes, I am all for that. I want I want to see the fight live stream, please. Okay. Okay. Becca. Let's see if she's still working. Becca. Let's see if she can hear me. Hold on a second. I'm screaming in you guys' ear. I have a question for you.
You need her or you need something?
No, I have a question for her.
Oh, he needs you.
Just a question.
He needs you.
I need you, darling.
There's
Hello,
Bessie.
Oh, Bessie.
Everybody.
Have you guys met Bessie yet? Okay, so we got Bessie. Come here, come here, come here, come here. Bessie came to us in January. This is Bessie, and we rehomed Bessie. Say, hey, everybody. Bessie is belonged to one of our church members' daughter, and there she is. And they couldn't take care of her anymore, and so she came to live with us, and we rehomed her, and she's amazing. Yeah, see, Miss Pamela says, hi, Bessie. And Lena says, aw, puppy. Then we still have Daisy. Daisy's down here, our geriatric dog. And Bessie gives her a run for her money, don't you, Bessie? Yeah, just Bessie. She's such a sweet girl. Say, hey, everybody. Say, hey, everybody. She goes to get her hair cut next week. So, Becca, who's going to win the fight? Okay, so Miss Lena said she wants to see the fight over the overnight oats. Who's going to get the dulce de leche one?
You can have it.
Oh, she said I can have it.
Yeah.
What? What? There's no fight?
No.
We're not going to have a throwdown?
No.
I could have had it this morning then.
Yeah. But which one?
Well, that was non-climactic. I had the cookies and cream this morning. Oh, that's the one I should not have had. Oh no!
You mean the one that I like?
Okay, now the fight's gonna happen.
Really?
Put up your dukes. Put up your dukes.
Literally, so I got everything done.
You could come over here and say hey to everybody.
I just woke up. Hey. But so I did get everything done,
yeah,
except for like 2 things in psychology.
Okay.
Psych is already psyching me out.
Psych, you're psyching her out.
Here's the thing.
That's what you said.
Sportscast announcer. But so basically, I only have like 2 things left. But actually, you'll have to see it. Like for psychology, it's like a whole different thing. Like cool. It looks so different. But I made a 90 on the quiz. In history, I only missed one question.
Awesome.
So, yeah. And I just took a 30-minute nap. So
that's what your alarm was for. Awesome. All right.
All right. See ya.
Toodaloo.
Have fun.
Okay, so the issue was she said I could have the dulce de leche, but the cookies and cream. I drank the cookies and cream. That evidently was a deal breaker. Miss Pamela says hey. Vesta says hey. Sam says hey. Lena says hey. I know, right, Lena? I'm proud of her too. Get it, girl. Yeah, she's been working hard today. First day of school, and she is cranking. It's kind of weird. I was telling Lena earlier today, she's going to have an interesting school year. She's going back to virtual because okay. So you guys remember the saga? We were virtual through middle school. She wanted to go back to brick and mortar for high school. Ninth grade was an absolute dumpster fire. Absolute dumpster fire. Bullying. It was just ridiculous. But she said, I'm going to tough it out. So she said, 10th grade, I'm going to do this again. So she did 10th grade last year. Last year was better. No bullying so much. We had run-ins with our teachers about everything. It was ridiculous. Anyway. So at the end of last year, she was like, Mom, Dad, I'm done with this. I want to start dual enroll in college. So you know what? A lot of their classes are online. I'm going to do virtual again. So with all that being said, she is taking 4 classes in Swanee Virtual, which is in our school district. That's our school district virtual school. And she's going to have 1 class through Florida Virtual School, which is actually to finish a certification from her high school because they don't offer it virtually. It's goofy. And then she has 1 college class with North Florida College. And so she starts college next Monday. So she'll have 5 high school classes and 1 college class. But one of the high school classes is actually a certification program class in allied health. She'll have her certification in allied health. So pretty cool stuff. But it's definitely going to be an interesting school year because we have she has 3 different online platforms to kind of maintain. But yeah, it'll be all good. I'm excited for her. Who would dare bully your sweet girl? Let me out. Right, Pamela? Exactly. Oh, it was awful. It was awful. 11 weeks of nonstop her 9th grade year. It was 11 straight weeks. It was just, and nobody would do anything. It was absolute dumpster fire. It got better in the second half. Better is loosely used, but it was better. Made it through 9th grade, 10th grade. Like I said, 10th grade, it wasn't so much bullying and stuff like that. There was a little bit of it, but her teachers, I don't know. It was just, I don't know. We just had issues communicating with them and then with us, and I don't know. It was absolutely ridiculous. Exactly. Lena says I hated high school I hated middle school. High school wasn't so bad. Freshman year, sophomore year were not great. Junior and senior, it got a lot better. But I can tell you right now, had they had virtual, I was telling Lena this today, had they had virtual whenever I was in school, oh, I'd have been all up on that. For one thing, where we live, we're 25 miles from where we go to school, okay? 25 miles. So we're on the school bus almost 2 hours each way. And my parents worked out here. So I was the only one going into town. And I wasn't in a lot of clubs and stuff because they weren't going to haul me back and forth. I mean, I didn't expect them to. It's too daggone expensive. And so I'd have loved virtual. I'd have been all up in it. I wish virtual school had been an option when I was in high school. I would have tried. Yeah, exactly. Yep. Saving grace for me in high school was being in choir all 4. Well, and Pamela, there you go. And for some people, it's finding that thing. And there really is not anything offered at our high school like that. They don't have. I mean, they have theater, but yeah, the theater at our school is and that's all I'm going to say about that. But choir would have been amazing because she loves singing in choir. She has a beautiful voice. Choir would have been amazing. And so if you have something like band, choir, I know Lena, you were in band, choir, something like that to kind of get your focus. But still, Susie was in band throughout middle school and high school. And of course, she was in up in Ohio where the marching bands. There are these insane marching bands. But anyway, so cool stuff. We're just having chat, aren't we? But yeah, it's going to be an interesting school year. I'm excited for her. I think it's going to be a neat mesh of different stuff. Like she just said, she has psychology. She's taking psychology. That's kind of cool. Something kind of totally different than anything that she's been doing. So I think that'll be neat. I'm so sure it's things I know what you're getting about theater. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. You would think in a small, okay, I'm just going to throw it out there, in a small rural conservative town, yeah, some of the stuff that goes on in our theater group is interesting, at least. Um, it's interesting. Some good people, but some folks that are like, yeah, we're kind of part of her problem. A lot of Rebecca's problem was folks in the second half of the year were in ROTC. She started hanging out with the ROTC group, and oh my gosh, they became anyway. We won't go into all that. I know I don't want to bore you. Okay, so let's see, where are we? Next song. Let's pick up where we left off. What state does the devil go down to in the famous Charlie Daniels song, "The Devil Went Down to Blank"? What did you think of the song? I absolutely loved it. As a matter of fact, I meant to say something. You guys, Lena, you got to send it out to everybody. The production that Lena's school did was so good. It really, really was. I really enjoyed it. It was awesome. Yep, I witnessed that at the show I went last month. It's complete. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It is. It is. Yeah. I don't know. It's just times they are a changing. And the answer is Georgia, and the first person to come in with it is Lena. Lena. Oh, that's right, Lena. You can't send it out. That's right. I didn't even think about that. That you can't see. Well, trust me, guys, it's really good. It's really good because I was able to get a back channel in. Or maybe Pennsylvania, Georgia. The devil went down to Pennsylvania. Sometimes you think the devil's in Pennsylvania. That's an interesting state. All right, here we go. In what city was John Lennon assassinated? In what city was John Lennon assassinated? So, anyway, it's interesting. School in general is interesting these days. Um, there's just no respect anymore. And that's all part of it. What city was John Lennon assassinated? That's where it lives in my unlisted videos. Yeah. Oh yeah. I love it. I love it. Yep. I love that song. School is very interesting these days. Yeah, that is. That's what Susie got out of it. Susie was like, you know what? I'm done. What was it? 17 years in the library and 5 years in the classroom. Yeah, it was like, no, no, no. I'm done. And she's loving the library, the public library, being the branch manager there. I mean, it has its issues. It has its little politics, but nothing like what she had. And the answer, nope, nobody's got. Oh, here we go. Yep, the Dakota Hotel in New York City. Samuel gets the answer. Yep, New York City. You remember it was actually the apartment complex where he lived, and the guy was an Uber fan, stalked him every day, and then just went up to him one day and just killed him. If you remember, it was what was it? The guy who had killed him was doing it so that he could oh, what's her name? That was the dude that tried to assassinate Ronald Reagan. If you remember, he was trying to do it for what's her name from Silence of the Lambs. Trying to get Jodie Foster, trying to get in good graces with Jodie Foster. I mean, these people are crazy. December 8th, 1980. Yep, I remember it. I was only 8 years old, but I remember it very well when he died. This is year 6 for being a para. Honestly, it does not seem like you've been doing para work that long, Lena. It does not. Wow, that's crazy. All right, next question. What instrument does Stevie Wonder play? What instrument does Stevie Wonder play? Yes, 17 years before I was born. Oh, rub it in, Pam. Rub it in, Pam. Then you were born the year I graduated from high school. Great. That's just wonderful. Harmonica? I don't think so. Pamela gets it with piano. Pam is back on the board again with piano. Very, very good. I guess technically you could say, what was that? Is that synthesizer thing it was like where we get the word clavinova, but it was like a, I don't remember the exact name of it, but it was a kind of weird thing. All right, you guys ready for some more? Who is the lead singer of the Rolling Stones? Who is the kazoo? Yeah, he played the harmonica, the piano, the kazoo. That is true. That is true. Yeah, what was that thing called? You remember when Stevie Wonder was on the Cosby Show that time, and he had that the clavinovica? It was a clavinova. That's what we have at church. I don't remember what the thing was called. And the answer is Mick Jagger, and the first person to come in with it is Sam. Sam gets it with Mick Jagger. Good job, Sam. All right, next movie. This is movie and shows. In their famous dancing duo, who was Fred Astaire's partners? Talking about dancing. In their famous dancing duo, who was Fred Astaire's partner? It was Fred Astaire and blank. Not harpsichord. It was a synthesizer, but it had some weird name that I cannot remember what it was. It wasn't. It's like clavinova, but it's not clavinova. But yeah, it's a type of synthesizer because that's that don't sound. I mean, he played piano. Obviously, that's the answer. But yeah, it was actually usually played more than synthesizer things. And the answer is Ginger Rogers. And the one to come in first was Lena. Let me give a score check. Are you guys ready for a score check? Sam has 9, Lena has 6, and Pamela has 4. Rogers, darn autocorrect. Oh, I know. Trust me. I fight with autocorrect all the time. The worst is, I do voice to text. Yeah, that doesn't go so well sometimes. And Becca's like, Dad, why don't you just type it? I'm like, because it's too slow. I don't have those magic fingers. Oh my goodness. I play piano, but I do not play the little phone thing. Anyway. Score check. Yep. All right. Did you hear that? Sam has 9. Lena has 6. Pamela has 4. All right. Here we go, guys. Next question. Let's see what we've got here. Ooh. What? All right. You guys ready? All right. Put on your movie hat here. Oh, I know. Right. Okay. So here we go. What are the names of the unlikely romantic couple played by John Travolta and Olivia Newton-John in the movie musical Grease? What are the names of the unlikely romantic couple played by John Travolta and Olivia Newton-John in the movie musical Grease? Clavinet. Yes. Yes. That's what it was. Clavinet. Danny and Sandy. The first person to come in was Sam with Danny and Sandy. Sam gets the point. All right. Oh, here's a blast from the past. All right, you guys ready? Long question. What song recorded to benefit the charity USA for Africa was performed by a chorus of 46 famous musicians, including Michael Jackson, Lionel Richie, Kenny Rogers, Cyndi Lauper, Willie Nelson, Tina Turner, and the Pointer Sisters? And Pamela gets it with We Are the World. Good job, Pamela. We Are the World. I remember when that came out. Who remembers when We Are the World came out? I went to the store and bought the record. I've got a record of it somewhere. And then I got it on tape somewhere in everything. But I love We Are the World. We play that every now. Africa by Toto. Nope, wrong song, Sam. When You Wish Upon a Star. Don't think so, Lena. Yes, it is a great song. All right, next list. You guys ready? All right, here we go. All right. We're going to do some pop music trivia. All right. So hopefully you guys are in your current events here. Well, not necessarily current, but pop. All right. Here we go. Next question. At first I was afraid, I was petrified is the opening lyric of what 1978 groovy Gloria Gaynor hit? At First I was afraid, I was petrified, is the opening lyric of what 1978 groovy Gloria Gaynor hit? And the answer is Lena with I Will Survive. First I was afraid, I was petrified. Love that. If you ever go on a cruise, you get to hear a lot of that. All right. Let's see. All right. Just thought I'd give a little bit of groove in there. That was an option on Rip, was it Rip Ride Rocket? Oh, wow. My dad hates disco, Sean, by the way. I love disco. I love disco. I'm just saying, I'm one of those people, okay? I love disco. Love it, love it, love it. All right, next question. In 2014, Meghan Trainor was all about what low end frequency in a musical range? In 2014, Meghan Trainor was all about what low end frequency in a musical range? I'm all about that bass, says Pamela. Got it. I'm all about that bass. Can you sing it, Pamela? No treble. That's right. All right. Next question. You guys are doing great. All right. Okay. Let me see here. Oh, all right. Let's see. Also, the solo singer of Oh Sherry and Foolish Heart, Steve Perry is probably best known as the sometime frontman of what Don't Stop Believin' band. Okay, in other words, the frontman for what Don't Stop Believing band was Steve Perry. What is the name of that band? And Pamela comes in quick with Journey. Uh-oh. Okay, score check. We've had a shift in the dynamic. Sam has 10, and Lena and Pamela are tied with 7. So, Hermits, they are tied. Voice Play has an amazing a cappella version of that song. Cool. I'll have to check it out. All right, so we are rocking, y'all. Okay, you ready? Despite being all of 30 years old, which former Disney star released a chart topping song called Used to Be Young in 2023? Oh, I love Don't Stop Believing. I love Journey. Becca loves Journey. We're Journey. We've got Journey vinyls. We got Journey CDs. We got Journey uploads. Love Journey. Despite being all of 30 years old, which former Disney star released a chart topping song called Used to Be Young in 2023? Who was that? And Sam gets it with Miley Cyrus. Sam is back on the board again with Miley Cyrus. All right. What one named? Oh, next question. Got to get those stars in there. What one named pop star and former frontman of the Police got his name from a habit of wearing yellow and black striped sweaters in his youth? What one named pop star and former frontman of the Police got his name from a habit of wearing yellow and black striped sweaters in his youth? And Sam gets it with Sting. Good job. We saw Sting at Magic Kingdom one time. They were filming the Christmas, what was that? In 2019, because it was before COVID. Yeah, I think it was Christmas of 19. They were filming the Christmas thing, the Disney Christmas special, and Sting was one of the performers. And we were, so if you ever watch that and you see Sting singing, We're out there somewhere in front of the castle. They did like 5 or 6 takes of the song. I'm so tired of hearing that. It was, what is it, Message in a Bottle? Oh my lands. Is that the name of it? I was so tired of hearing that song. Isn't it Message in a Bottle? Isn't that what it is? I have not heard. How have I missed this voice play? Thank you, Lena. How have I missed that? Okay, so yes, it is. Yeah, I heard that so many times. All right. Oh, gotta sneeze. What? Excuse me, y'all. Good gracious. Whoo, glory. All right. What 1993 dance craze was brought into the world by Spanish group Los del Rio? What 1993 dance craze was brought into the world by Spanish group Los del Rio? This was my first year at the University of Florida. This would have been my junior year in college, 1993. And the answer is the Macarena. They have a good version from Nightmare Before Christmas, too. Cool. Huh. I like Nightmare Before Christmas. Susie does not, but Beck and I do. So Lena gets it with the Macarena. Not macaroni. Okay, so here is the next question. In 2001, the American pop rock band Train released a hit single about a girl with drops of which planet in her hair? Okay, that would be awesome, Pamela. Thank you. In 2001, the American pop rock band Train released a hit single about a girl with drops of which planet in her hair? And the answer is Jupiter, and the first person to come in with it. Wow, y'all are whew, bam, bam, bam. But Lena came in first. Lena from Kansas came in first. All right, next question. All of a sudden, well, I'm getting all. Doesn't that happen late in the day? It's ridiculous. Katy Perry. No, I'm not worried that. All right, you guys might know this one. Hitting number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 in August 2022. Super Freaky Girl is the latest smash song from what Anaconda rapper? Hitting number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 in August 2022. Super Freaky Girl is the latest smash song from what Anaconda rapper? I would not have a clue. Pamela says no idea. I'm with Pamela. Lena says Ice-T. That would be close enough for me. And Sam gets it with Nicki Minaj. Good job, Sam. Sam gets it with Nicki Minaj. All right, here. Let's see what we got now. All right, you guys ready? The Beatles have the record for the most songs to reach number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100. But which artist who had 19 songs hit number 1 between 1990 and 2019 has the record for an individual? I don't like rap, Pam said. Lena says Sam listens at rap. Yeah, I would not have had a clue. Anybody know this one? Me neither. I listen. Beach Boys? Nope. Paul McCartney? Nope. All those are good guesses though. But remember the dates? The 19 number 1 hit songs were between 1990 and 2019. Yes, Sam gets it with Mariah Carey. Good job, Sam. Mariah Carey. Yeah, she was blowing and going, man. She was beating the drum, man. She was going at it. I tell you what, it was all we loved hearing Mariah back in the day. When they did the MTV Unplugged series, man, I every week watch it, and I'd get, as soon as the CD was out, I was buying the CD. I've got almost all of those CDs, those Unplugged CDs. All right, here's another question. Who Will Save Your Soul was the first song ever released from this American singer and songwriter's 1995 debut studio album, Pieces of You. Name this mononymous pop star. Monominous. Monominous, meaning one name. Monominous pop star. Pieces of You was the album. Who Will Save Your Soul was the artist. And the answer is Sunday school answer number one, God. Yeah, that's right. Exactly. Jewel. Sam gets it with Jewel. Speaking of that, I remember when Jewel came. And man, when Jewel first came out on the scene. Matter of fact, went right out back. Susie and I, we had just gotten married in 1995. We got married in September of 95. And I think that was one of the maybe first CDs that we bought together. Matter of fact, it's probably right here in that closet where all of our CDs, well, the cases, our CDs are in other binders elsewhere. They're kind of around everywhere. We uploaded all that stuff in our computer several years ago. We don't use the CDs much anymore. All right, let's see who we have here. All right, here we go. Each of crooner Tony Bennett's final 3 albums before his death were duets. Love Is Here to Stay with Diana Krall and Cheek to Cheek and Love for Sale, both recorded with what pop superstar? I do. I love Jewel too. Just a unique sound. You think about like Alanis Morissette, they all came out about the same time, but Jewel was one which was my favorite of all that group. Each of crooner Tony Bennett's final 3 albums before his death were duets. His album Cheek to Cheek and Love for Sale, both recorded with what pop superstar? And Sam gets it with Lady Gaga. Very good. That's when you actually realize that she can sing. She can actually sing. And what a neat friendship that they had. That was really cool. All right. Let's see here. All right. Next question. Madonna, Kid Rock, and the White Stripes are just a few of the popular music stars associated what U.S. state, which is perhaps best known for the genre, which includes The Temptations, Berry Gordy, and Stevie Wonder. So in other words, Madonna, Kid Rock, and White Stripes are popular music stars that are basically associated with what state? What state? State. Ah, there we go. Michigan. Pamela came in with Detroit, Michigan. Michigan. All right. Pamela's knocking on Lena's door again. All right. Next question. Getting ready for the upcoming flick from Greta Gerwig, Nicki Minaj, and Ice Spice dropped what summer 2023 bop that samples the classic Life in Plastic, It's Fantastic hit by Aqua. So getting ready for the upcoming flick by Greta Gerwig and Nicki Minaj and Ice Spice, they dropped in summer of 2023 bop that sampled the classic Life in Plastic, It's Fantastic hit by Aqua, and it is close. Lita says, I love that song. What's the name of the song? Barbie Girl in a Barbie World. There's the answer. Barbie World. So Pamela gets the point with Barbie World. All right. Boy, these are long questions. All right. Here we go. What's the name of Taylor Swift's 10th studio album, which includes tracks like Lavender Haze, Anti-Hero, and Maroon? Oh, my Lena. Imagine my uncle doing this as karaoke. That is awesome. Oh my gosh. What's the name of Taylor Swift's 10th studio album, which includes tracks like Lavender Haze, Anti-Hero or Anti-Hero, I don't listen to her music, and Maroon. What is the name of the 10th studio album? It was released October 21st, 2022. Sam said, I agree with Sam. 10 too many. I totally agree. Oh my goodness. Okay. Moving on. Anybody? Anybody? Anybody know what the name of her 10th studio album was? The name of the album, released October 21st, 2022, which was her 10th studio album, is entitled Midnights. Midnights. Her 10th studio album is titled Midnights. So nobody got that answer. Midnights. All right. Next question. What 2019 single galloped to the top of the Billboard Hot 100, staying at number one for a record-breaking 19 weeks? What 2019 single galloped to the top of the Billboard Hot 100, staying at number one for a record-breaking 19 weeks? King of Style. Hey, that's a good guess. Take a moment to refresh your stream. It seems to be dropping a little laggy. Me laggy, you laggy. Who laggy? Me laggy? I can refresh my stream. Let's see what happens. You ready? And I'm back. Old Town Road. Sam got the answer. Old Town Road. Pamela says, I hate that song. Where did I go? I refreshed my stream. Y'all said refresh my stream. So Sam gets the point with Old Town Road. Oh, I disappeared. I just reset my stream. That's all. I'm back. And doo. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's give. All right, let's see. What time is it? 8:30. All right, let's do. Let's see. Let's do score check. Score check. Okay, so Sam is in the lead with 17, and Lena and Pamela are tied with 9. Okay, so the good news is Sam is winning. The bad news is Lena and Pamela probably cannot make up the difference, not unless I may be on for another hour, which I actually can't be. So I'm gonna have to go here soon. You're having way too much fun. What? Of course I am. It's Monday. All right. I'm just goofy. All right. So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to declare Sam the winner. Okay. So Sam won. And because he's got 17 points. All right. So Sam's the winner. And so Sam, I got you a sticker sheet. So I got you covered. And I'll just add it to the pile. Okay. So now it's between Lena and Pamela. Okay. So now it's the ladies. Okay. Stop that. You got Sam rolling off the couch. Oh Oh my gosh. All right. Congratulations, Sam. Vesta says, congratulations, Sam. Thank you, Vesta. All right. So here we go. So the ladies are tied. Okay. So I'm going to do one more question that's going to be the tiebreaker. All right. Here's the tiebreaker. And it will determine who is second place tonight. Okay. So because I just might have a second place award. All right. Pamela says it's on, Lena. It's on. So now, Sam, that means I've got to, and that means Sam, and that means Vesta, I've got to come up with the hardest trivia question I can come up with because these two ladies are amazing with music trivia. So, yeah, that means I got to come up with a crazy hard question. I am going to Google it. Oh, what happened to my stream? My stream! My stream! It locked down on me. I didn't do that on purpose, guys. I promise. Okay. Are we still there? Are we still good? I'm still alive, right? Okay. All right. So I'm going to Google, and I'm going to ask Google to give me the most difficult music trivia question in the whole wide world. All right. You ready? What is the most difficult music trivia question ever written? Wow. This might be better for a chat GPT, you think? Ooh. Okay, this would be ridiculously hard, so there's no. Okay. Well, okay, so you guys are really good, but I don't think you're that good. No offense, no offense. Uh, yeah, I would be. I mean, I don't consider myself to be a huge knowledge base of music trivia, but yeah, that's just a little ridiculous. Okay, let's see. I may just have to go a little easier. Okay, here we go. No, y'all, this is harder than you think. Okay, here it is. None taken. You're good, Pamela. Here it is. This for me would be one of the hardest questions, but for you ladies, it's going to be like, oh man, that's cake. What is he doing? You know, is he just playing with us? Here it is, right here. What rock? Okay, so here's the question. Y'all ready? We're ready. Okay. What rock icon? Now this is going to be this is going to be a hard question. I'm just going to go ahead and tell you it's going to be difficult for you. And I'm hoping that one of you can actually get it so that we can actually move on. Okay. So here we go. What rock icon was the founder of the Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Long-Haired Men? What rock icon was the founder of the Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Long-Haired Men? Bam. There it is. Mic drop. I would drop my phone, but it costs too much. See, Vesta, I'm telling you, Vesta, this is tough, right? Vesta, yeah, this is tough. Here it is. Uh-oh. I see no answer. Ah, Lena got it. David Bowie. David Bowie is the answer. He was the founder of the Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Long-Haired Men. So Lena is our second place winner tonight. Wow. Good job, Lena. My bladder now thanks you. Yes. 1 hour and 14 minutes and 4 seconds of amazing trivia and chat. We have had fun tonight, guys. I have enjoyed it. I love doing these little pop-up things. Let's see. So we went to Disney. Briefly. Can I tell you a story? So we have a couple in our church. One of the guys, he is a contract worker with a big construction company, and they send him all over the country. And for the last few months, he's been down at Cocoa Beach. Well, Cocoa Beach is where the Kennedy Space Center is. That's where all the rocket launches and everything happen. Well, Cocoa Beach is only about an hour away from Orlando for Walt Disney World. It's like an hour and 5 minutes or something like that. So we thought we'll go down the day before and we'll stay overnight in Orlando, do Magic Kingdom, because we wanted to go see the new nighttime parade, which is really cool, by the way. But we wanted to surprise Becca, and we've been wanting to surprise her. She has always wanted to stay at Animal Kingdom Lodge. But if you guys know anything about those things, Animal Kingdom Lodge is ridiculously expensive. But she found a guy who had his DVC points for like $245, I think it was. Now that's for a night. I mean, that's still expensive. That's more we usually pay. But it was at Animal Kingdom Lodge. So we surprised her with an overnight stay at Animal Kingdom Lodge for back to school. And plus, she's just been great. She's worked all summer. She's done her thing. She's done church work all summer. She's worked at the village all summer. She's done great. I mean, she has just really kind of found herself this summer. It's really cool. So we wanted to say, go girl. And so she cried in the elevator, you guys. We did it to where she we were in the elevator. We love eating at Boma. If you've never eaten at Boma at Animal Kingdom Lodge, it is so good. And they have a lot of gluten-free options. So if you're gluten-free, you got it. They have these things called Zebra Domes, and they have a gluten-free one, which is better than the original. And so we were like, let's eat at Boma. She loves to eat there. Plus, we can work that into the surprise. So we're on the elevator, okay? And Susie and I hadn't even worked through this. So we're like, so I kind of pulled Susie aside when we get there. I was like, how are we gonna do this? And she's like, I don't know. I said, well, we'll just see how it works. And so we're getting the elevator, right? So you have to go up 2 floors to get to where the restaurant is. And so we're getting the elevator, and there was I think it was like a little family of like 2 or 3 in there with us. And so we pushed the button to go up to the 3rd floor. And Susie says, when I checked in, the guy downstairs at the counter said that this will be the same elevator that we will take up to our room. Well, Becca was on her phone because she was texting somebody, and she goes, oh, okay, like that. And then she goes, wait, what? We're staying here? Like that. And she just like, tears just whoosh. And she looks over at the fellow that was in the thing, and she goes, I've been wanting to do this since I was 10 years old. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And so we're out of the elevator and tears are just streaming. She's like, we're like, well, it's just for one night. It's just for one night. She got, I don't care. That's fine. That's fine. So we lived it up that night at the Animal Kingdom Lodge. And I haven't posted the videos of it yet, but it was so cool. Our room was gorgeous. We didn't have a Savannah room. Our room overlooked the pool, so we didn't get to see the animals there. But it was amazing. Those rooms are really cool. And so she got in the tub, did the hot tub, the whole 9 yards. And we were going to go to the pool the next morning. It's called the watering hole. No, she slept in. She got so comfortable up in that room. She slept on. I mean, we had to check out. That child was still asleep. And so it was amazing. She was so excited. So understand a little bit of a backstory here is that you guys were aware, I know Lena and Sam were, that we were going to give up our passes this year. We're just kind of like, we just don't go down enough to justify it, da 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 da. And plus, she's been kind of you kind of get that age where Disney just, when you go a lot and stuff, it's just kind of like, I don't want to really go to Disney anymore. Well, after the whole Animal Kingdom thing, it's like the magic just reignited. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'll be honest with you. And Sam and Lena, I'm hoping it's this way when you get here. I don't know if it's because the crowds are smaller. Of course, because they've gone up on so much stuff. The crowds are smaller, that the park seems more like it used to be. We were there. We didn't get to Magic Kingdom until after 12 o'clock, and they were still running all the vintage vehicles. We rode in the double-decker bus. We have never been able to ride on the double-decker bus. So there was that. The pianist was out. The Dapper Dans were out. The cars were out. Everything was out, even that late into the morning, because most of that stuff's usually packed up by 10 o'clock. And the magic was just there. It really was. Because I'm going to tell you, the last 2 or 3 times we've been, it's been like, I don't know, the magic is just, you can drum it up. It was really there. It was awesome. And so we kind of looked at each other, and Becca said, let's renew our passes. And we're like, well, the pass we had was only for weekdays, and that actually didn't work for us. So we went up one more. I don't remember which one it is, to where we have some weekends now. So we kept our Disney passes, and we had a lot of magic. Lena says Wilderness Lodge is my bucket list. Look, that is Susie's. That's my surprise to her. Hopefully, through some, I'm hoping I can find a deal like she did and do a night or two at Wilderness Lodge. Yes, Wilderness Lodge is usually our go-to. That's where we go and just hang out. I love the restaurant there. I love the food there. Period. All the food there is good. Even their quick service is really, really good there. So love it. So well, usually not out at that point of the day. I know that's exactly right. And it was hot, so it wasn't like it was cooler. I mean, it was still pretty hot. But they were out, and we walked in, and they're everywhere. Like, what? That is crazy. So the magic was there. The cast members were a lot more relaxed. Um, they were in a good way. They were I'll be honest with you, I always give kudos to cast members, y'all. I'm one of these that will tweet kudos to them and everything. But man, we have had some cast members over the last 2 or 3 trips that were just like, okay, you need to go maybe find another job somewhere. This is not it. And cast members were amazing. Um, it was awesome. It was just an awesome trip. So we were only there for a day, and then like I said, we saw the fireworks again, saw the light parade, which is beautiful. And then we went down to Coco and spent the rest of the time down at Coco with our friends. But it was really, really cool. It was a really neat trip. Loved it. And Cocoa Beach is a neat area anyway. In Florida, it's Central Florida. It's right there on the beach, right there on Cocoa Beach. Ron John Surf Shop, the original Ron John is there. Kind of just neat place. I mean, it's the cost of living is a little high there, but but it's just pretty decent. So anyway, Roaring Forks is so good. Yes, Roaring Forks. I always forget the name of it. Yes, it is. And Whispering Canyon. That's the sit down restaurant. Oh, it is. I love it. And they've got this salmon. I'm in a salmon thing, and they've got a great salmon dish there. And we ate at the Grand Floridian Cafe because we like to eat there. We were going to eat at Steakhouse 71, but we we missed our reservation, and well, we were going to be late and rescheduled, and never could get another reservation, so we missed that one. We also like Captain Cook's at the Poly. Yes, I have not eaten at Captain Cook. Yo, yeah, we did, but it's been a long time ago. It's been like several years ago. On Christmas Day Christmas Day at Whispering Canyon. Oh, that'd be great. We actually, I guess it's been about 4 years ago. We ate at Grand Floridian Cafe on Thanksgiving Day, and that was a lot of fun. They had a great, traditional Thanksgiving meal, and it was so good. But it was a good trip, and it was a good trip. The magic was there, which was really cool. Like I said, we decided to renew our passes. So there we go. Disney still gets our money, just yeah, here it is. And but we want to keep cruising, and we already have a cruise lined up for October. We're going to go on a short one, but anyway, so that's what we're doing. And I'll upload a video at some point of some of all that of the things I talked about. Any news? Any news we need to talk about? Any Disney or non-Disney relevant news that we need to talk about? Anybody have anything they would like to share in the stream tonight? If not, then I guess I will sign off and go see what trouble I can find. This is a great stream shot, and I'm looking forward to that. Oh yeah, we'll do it again. I got to think about it. It actually worked out fine because I'm not going to wouldn't be able to do a Thursday night stream, because Thursday night we're going to be at the Welcome to College open house at the college that Becca's going to be going to for her college class. So we aren't going to be home until kind of late. So this may be the only one I get tonight or this week, but we'll see. And Lena, I saw that you burned your arm today. You are not supposed to do that. Becca did that to her arm about a month ago in the kitchen at work. You're not supposed to burn yourself. Your food is for cooking, not yourself, darling. Please refrain from burning yourself. Use the proper safety precautions when tootling in the kitchen. Any news? I do my church baptism. Yes, your church baptized 28. That is awesome. That is so cool. I baptized a fellow 2 weeks ago, and it was I love baptism. I love them. I love baptism services. We had one of the coolest Lord's Supper services we've ever had. About 3 weeks ago now, 4 weeks ago now. It was awesome. I love it. Love it. I love our church family. I love our church. Hope you feel better, Nina. I do too. Vesta, I'll tell you, if you've ever been burned, it hurts. Oh gosh, that's a hurting thing. All right. Well, if nobody has any news, hey, it's church party. I saw that. I saw the pictures that you posted. That was awesome. That was so cool. Yeah, you'd want to do that outside here. It's been really hot, but not bad. We went through a few days where there was heat advisory, so it was like the feel light was like 105, 106. But after that, it was like like right outside right now. I think it's what is the temperature now? 81, 80. Feel like's probably about 84, 85, which is not bad not for middle of August. Middle of August is usually a lot hotter than this. So we've had some showers and things, and that's kept the heat down quite a bit. I got antibiotic on it right away, so it feels better than okay. All right. As long as it's feeling better, just make sure you keep an eye on it, that it does not get infected. I got a cigarette burn when I was a kid, ran into a hot tip. Oh, yeah. That's a hurting thing. A cigarette burn? Yes. Goodness. I've had those before. Run into the thing? Yes. Goodness. All right. Well, thank y'all for hanging out with me tonight. It's been a fun night, and maybe we'll do it again this week. Like I said, it won't be Thursday, I know for a fact, but who knows? I'll surprise you guys again with maybe something cool, or who knows what we may come up with. All right. I love you guys. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight. I don't know what I was going to show you guys. Let's see. I've got old videos in here if y'all want to watch an old video clips. I've got some new stuff I've got to upload. Y'all, I am like so behind. Oh yeah, I've got some old some vintage Jim on the piano I think it was Jim was on the piano playing Turkey in the Straw. No, Mark Anderson, the late Mark Anderson. Mark Anderson was one of the piano players at the piano at Magic Kingdom, and he passed away like a month after I videoed this. Did not know he was battling cancer at that time. Wonderful Christian man. We had an opportunity to talk to him. He actually played, for those who could catch it, Give Thanks, because it was around Thanksgiving. Give Thanks in ragtime style, which was really, really cool. And here he was doing Turkey in the Straw. So I'm going to leave you guys with the late Mark Anderson, who is playing piano before Jesus today, because we know he loved the Lord and we know where he is. All right, guys, I love you. All right, thanks for hanging out with me tonight, and I'll see you again real soon. And never lose sight of this one thing, y'all. It was all started by a mouse. Have a great night, everybody. Gobble, gobble, gobble. Yeah.
Oh, huh. Mm-hmm. Oh, and there's Pluto. Aw, Minnie and I. Wow, that one sure gave me a workout. Well, what do you know? Okay, roll it!